Mary Kay Place is an American actress, singer, director, and screenwriter. She is best known for portraying Loretta Haggers on the television series Mary Hartman, a role that won her a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress, comedy series in 1977. Place also recorded one studio album for Columbia Records in the Haggers persona, which included the top 10 country music hit Baby Boy. Early life and career. Place was born in Tulsa, Oklahoma, the daughter of Gwendolyn Lucille and Bradley Eugene Place. She graduated from Nathan Hale High School in the University of Tulsa, where her father was an art professor. She was a member of Kappa Alpha Theta sorority and received a speech degree. Place moved to Hollywood with aspirations of becoming an actress and writer. She was hired for the Tim Conway Comedy Hour in the 1970s as a production assistant to both Conway and producer Norman Lear. Conway gave her her first on-camera break, while Lear saw to it that Place received her first writing credit on his subsequent All in the Family. On the episode, she sang "If Communism Comes Knocking on Your Door, Don't Answer It." Mary Hartman and musical career. Lear then cast her in the role of would-be country and western star Loretta Haggers on the satirical soap opera Mary Hartman. She won an Emmy Award for her work as Loretta, and was later nominated for a Grammy Award for her spin-off musical album Tonight. At the Capri Lounge, Loretta Haggers Place wrote two of the songs on Tonight, Vitamin L, and Baby Boy, both of which she sang on the program as Loretta. Both Tonight. At the Capri Lounge, Loretta Haggers and its follow-up Amen to Please featured A-list country and pop performers from the 1970s. Dolly Parton, on whom the Loretta character was loosely based, provided backing vocals as well as the song All I Can Do. Emila Harris, Anne Murray and Nicolette Larson sang backup as well. Amen to Please is Something to Brag About, a duet with Willie Nelson, earned the pair a place on the music charts in 1977. Mary Hartman was one of the biggest cult television programs of all time. The show ended when Louise Lasser left the show in 1977, but the remaining cast stayed on for one more year to tape Forever Fenwood. The series ended with Loretta finding out Charlie was not sterile immediately before giving birth to quintuplets conceived by artificial insemination. While working on Mary Hartman, Place also wrote scripts for several TV situation comedies, including The Mary Tyler Moore Show, Phyllis and MASH, usually in collaboration with Linda Bloodworth Thomason. She appeared in the MASH episode Springtime, which she co-wrote with Bloodworth. She also made an appearance in the sitcom All in the Family in the episode Archie Goes Too Far as Betty Sue. Place hosted Saturday Night Live in 1977 and was one of the few hosts who also appeared as the musical guest. Late 1970s through 1990s, in the 1979 Burt Reynolds film, Starting Over, Place plays the first woman whom Reynolds dates after a divorce. In 1983, Place had a key role in the Lawrence Kasdan ensemble piece The Big Chill as Meg, a single corporate attorney who wishes to be impregnated with her first child by one of her past college friends. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, the actress appeared in a number of television movies and a starring role in the 1992 Kurt Russell and Martin Short comedy Captain Ron. 1994 saw her return to television in the recurring role of Camille Chersky on My So-Called Life. In 1996, Place comically portrayed an evangelistic pro-life activist in Alexander Payne's debut feature film Citizen Ruth. She had a strong dramatic role as Dot Black, mother of a terminally ill young man, in Francis Ford Coppola's version of John Grisham's The Rainmaker in 1997. Place was nominated for an Independent Spirit Award for her work in the 1996 film Annie and Lo. She plays the matronly Elaine, who would love to have a child and works in a maternity shop, but never married and is past her childbearing years. She directed episodes of the HBO sitcom Dream On, NBC's Friends and the series Baby Boom. She provided at least two voices for Fox's animated show King of the Hill in an episode in which Peggy Hill competes in the Mrs. Haimliche County pageant. She voiced both the competitor and the coordinator of the pageant. Place appeared in Being John Malkovich as the receptionist with a reception problem, Flores, and in Girl, Interrupted. While not in any scenes together, this marked the third time that Mary Kay had done a film with one of her former My So-Called Life co-stars, first with Claire Danes in The Rainmaker, second with Bess Armstrong in Pecker, then with Jared Leto, 2000 A Euro Present. In 2000, the actress co-directed Don Henley's video for Taking You Home. She had a small role in her second Lisa Krueger movie, Committed. She played the United States Surgeon General in a 2001 episode of NBC's The West Wing. The character returned in the 2004 season. In the original PBS mini-series Are Mr. Ed Maupin's Tales of the City, Place had a self-referential moment as a Maupin character during the Mary Hartman era in which the series is set. Laura Linney's character often watched Mary Hartman, Mary Hartman. Showtime picked up the Tales franchise, but Place was not in the second installment. She did have a role in the third mini-series, Further Tales of the City, which featured her in the role of Prue Giroux. In 2002, Place had a sizable role in the Reese Witherspoon movie Sweet Home Alabama as Witherspoon's character's mother, Pearl Smooter. That same year she was in Human Nature starring Tim Robbins and Patricia Arquette and A Woman's a Hell of a Thing with Penelope Ann Miller as well as with Albert Brooks in the dark comedy My First Mister. The story focuses on a developing relationship between an isolated, rebellious 18-year-old and an engaging older man. Place played Brooks' best friend. The film marked the directorial debut of actress Christine Lahti. Place played a Mormon mother in the film Latter Days. Since 2006, she has also had a recurring role in HBO's Big Love, playing Adeline Grant, the mother of the Chloe Sevigny character, Nikki. Lily Tomlin and Place did the pilot and 5 episodes of 12 Miles of Bad Road from Harry Thomason and Linda Bloodworth Thomason, who wrote television scripts with Place in the 1970s. HBO chose not to air the series, and producers were seeking other networks to air it. In 2009, she served as the voice of Julie Powell's mother in the film Julie and Julia. She recently joined the cast of HBO's comedy Bored to Death. In 2013, she appeared as Brian's mother on The New Normal. Credits: Actress, Last Weekend, Rake, The New Normal, Californication, Suburgatory, The Life and Times of Tim, Claire's Cambodia, Bored to Death, Shrek Forever After, It's Complicated, Julie and Julia, Youth in Revolt, Pushing Daisies, City of Ember, Big Love, 12 Miles of Bad Road, The Toe Tactic, Saving Grace, Mama's Boy, War Eagle, Arkansas, The Minor Accomplishments of Jackie Woodman, Grace is Gone, Grey's Anatomy, Num 3RS, Jack and Bobby, 9 Lives, Lonesome Jim, The West Wing, Silver City, King of the Hill, Killadilla, Death and Texas, Evergreen, The Handler, Nobody Knows Anything. Latter Days, Law and Order, Special Victims Unit, Sweet Home Alabama, Undeclared, Junk, Citizen Bane's A Woman's a Hell of a Thing, Human Nature, Further Tales of the City, The Safety of Objects, Nailed, My First Mister, Leap Years, The Wild Thornberrys, Committed, Girl, Interrupted, Being John Malkovich, Judgment Day, The Early Nesla Story, Point Last Scene, Pecker, How to Make the Cruelest Month, Naturally Native, The Rainmaker, Love in Another Town, Eye of God, For My Daughter's Honor, Manny and Low, My Very Best Friend, Citizen Ruth, Chicago Hope, My So-Called Life, Teresa's Tattoo, Leslie's Folly, In the Line of Duty. The Price of Vengeance, Tales of the City, Telling Secrets, Just My Imagination, Samantha, Captain Ron, Bed of Lies, Crazy from the Heart, Bright Angel, Third Eye So Me Thing, Traitor in My House, Out on the Edge, A New Life, Portrait of a White Marriage, The Girl Who Spelled Freedom, The History of White People in America, Volume 2, Smooth Talk, Explorers, The History of White People in America, For Love or Money, ABC After School Special, Terms of Endearment, The Big Chill, Waltz Across Texas, Modern Problems, Private Benjamin, Act of Love, Starting Over, More American Graffiti, New York City, Forever Fenwood, Bound. For Glory, The Cheerleaders, Mary Hartman, The Mary Tyler Moore Show, MASH, Temperatures Rising, All in the Family, Personal Appearances, Today, Entertainment Tonight, Biography, TV Land Moguls, The Rosie O'Donnell Show, Intimate Portrait, The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson, Saturday Night Live, Dinah. The Merv Griffin Show, Director, The Minor Accomplishments of Jackie Woodman, Ali, Friends, Dream On, Baby Boom, Screenwriter, The Mary Tyler Moore Show, Mary's Delinquent. MASH, Mad Dogs and Servicemen, Springtime, Hot Lips and Empty Arms. Paul Sandin Friends and Lovers, The Groupie. Discography, albums, note, both of Place's albums just missed charting on the general pop Billboard Hot 200 chart. Her 1976 bubbled under in the 10 run-up slots at number 202 and the 1977 at number 203. Singles, references. External links, themarykplace.webstarts.com, Mary Kay Place at the Internet Movie Database.